Hey guys, Mongo here. Quick update on the whole market. So Bitcoin finally moved like I was expecting it to. Um, Question becomes another leg up. I still think we're going to hit this range here between 55 and 56,000. The question becomes at that point: are we getting a strong rejection, or are we just going to consolidate there? If we can consolidate there and push above 60, we're really talking about being in business. Money flow on short-term time frames are just silly, stupid. So I am expecting a push higher. I'm expecting shorts to start getting liquidated and squeezed. Those that have already been kind of shorting the bottom here of the range. Textbook double bottom pattern coming into this, a back test. I even looked at earlier, was too busy with work, but great entry. I mean, it was classic. You couldn't have missed this one. So that's Bitcoin. I still think we move up now. We'll see how the end of Wall Street's close does and see how if we get a rejection or come back down or we just consolidate and this is the next leg up. So that's Bitcoin in general. Here's AVAX. I'm following AVAX as well. Same thing. Money flow is pretty strong on the time frame here of 5 minutes. About to get a trigger wave. Money flow is still increasing. VWAP starting to come back up. So I expect at least a retest of the local high we have. And then I'm looking up towards the 40 to really up here towards $42. Band protocol. We had a breakout of the bull flag, and now we're back testing it again. We broke out over here and then came back down and retested. So this is another one too. I think if I zoom out, this one I have a target for you. Yeah, this is a big one too. So this is almost like the fetch. I need to kind of redo my chart here, but yeah, you're somewhere around $5. Zoom out for you, try to get an actual representation. See, band protocol is just like everything else I talked about. It's the most undervalued oracle in the whole space. You've got so much room to run. You're talking 190% just to get to the 236 on the macro. So a lot of room to run. All right, Fetch AI is finally moving as well. Let's move down to the 5 minute and give you a quick zoom. Same thing, it broke out of its bull flag. Still targeting the 190s for Fetch. There you go, 196-ish. So if we can get a real big push here, altcoins will absolutely rock it. This is not considered an alt season. This is just, you could have a mini alt season. The true alt season doesn't really happen until after Bitcoin breaks the all-time high. That could be sooner than we're thinking. Still, without the ETFs, mathematics and history says somewhere around the first week of December is where Bitcoin should break its all-time high. So at this point, I think we're going to get a pump up to around 60 before the Bitcoin halving and then have a dump slightly after that. I'm expecting 30-40% retracement at that point in time. Even dead projects like Phantom of Pumping. This is what I'm talking about, just a gamble on. Not much is happening to the chain, but again, these things will pump once the market starts moving overall. And we can get into the Pulse chain ecosystem. It's starting to move as well, up only a couple percent today, but smaller stuff is usually laggards to this. So once the big three start moving, and then the top 20 will start moving, and then you have your mid caps will start moving after that. So it's all a trickle down effect in money. People start feeling confident again, we'll start buying back into the system. So Inc is the same thing. I still have an Inc target of $6.47. Pulse chain, I have a target of 22.81, which should be about 40% above. Oh, no, excuse me. That's not, I'm thinking of Pulse X. So no, it's just, that's where I am now. So that's basically a crude measurement, 72% from where we are. I don't know if I have a measurement for Pulse X on this chart, but yeah, you're basically going to be about another 100. I think the other chart I had at home is basically 127% move from here is kind of where I'm expecting for Pulse X. The PDI stuff is just kind of flopping and groping around. Again, this is a total speculation, but it is getting a double bottom if I erase this and kind of look at it this way. Once you do this long enough, you get a trained eye for what this looks like. So this would be a potential break of this area, and a back test would be a nice entry if you're looking to just trade it. So that's really about it. I mean, pay attention to Bitcoin, pay attention to the stock market. Let's look at the ES real quick while I'm in here. ES is breaking down for a back test, which I was expecting finally. But even this, if I even erase some of this stuff, let me show you. I'm expecting a pump. It could come down lower, but I don't know. I mean, things are kind of acting weird. I don't even know what's happening, why things are acting the way they're acting, but it looks like higher is more likely. We could get like an actual channel forming here. Looks like we are. Everything's manipulated like crazy, right? So we'll see. This is another bull flag / falling wedge. This will probably pop up as well. And if that's the case, this is the pole. A really crude measurement. Need to turn off this lock. But yeah, there's the top of the channel. So you probably have a 3.5% move over the coming week for the stock market if the S&P 500 looks like this. So nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, head over to Crypto Blackwall on Twitter and the Blockguard Discord. Blockguard does have some products releasing here in the next couple of weeks. I will keep you guys posted, but in short, we're doing pretty much crypto index funds. So I will keep you guys abreast on those updates, and I'll have an actual video coming up shortly. Thanks.